Hey everyone, so you know, scenery change. So I'm in my kitchen today because I want to show you guys how I clean my makeup brushes, and perhaps not everyone cleans their makeup brushes like this, but this is how I do it, and my brushes haven't fallen apart yet. So I think, you know, I'm just gonna stick with it. So let's get down and dirty, or clean, actually, because dirty is not actually what we want at all. Okay, so obviously the first thing you're gonna need are your brushes. Because we have to clean them. You might want like an old towel because we're going to be resting the brushes there when they're drying. And we're going to be cleaning it with dish detergent. I'm using this, I don't even know what it is. It's just dish detergent. Cuts grease and cleans. So that's what it's gonna do. And then after our brushes are dry, we're going to condition them with extra virgin olive oil. So you're going to want to use like relatively warm or hot water, pretty much as hot as you can make it. Just don't burn yourself. Well, you can burn yourself, just don't blame it on me. So with these big guys, I usually do them by themselves, and I just put like a little bit. Oops, that was too much. So I just put a little bit on, and I wash it. So you just want to slightly squeeze and get all that crap out. That's what we're doing. And you don't want to soak your brushes because the adhesive that is, you know, making all the pieces of your brush adhere to each other will fall apart. Can I speak ever? Will fall apart if you do that. So don't. Basically, you know it's clean when you're squeezing and what's coming out is clear. So this one's done. For smaller brushes, I usually take like 2 or 3, or if they're really tiny, like 4 at a time, and I just do them all together. Because I don't like wasting water, it's not a good thing to do. So I'm just gonna wash these all together. They take way less time than the bigger brushes anyway, because obviously there are less bristles. Why my brain was not meant for language. Where the dishwashing detergent really comes in handy is lip brushes, or anything that's like really a pain in the arse to get out normally. I've never used brush cleaner, like pre-made brush cleaner, because it's I don't know, I feel like it's a waste of money. And you also don't want to be too rough with them either, because you don't want to pull the bristles out. The brush won't really work without bristles. So ideally, you're going to want to let these dry flat. You don't want to dry them like this, because if they're still really wet, then it's going to get down into the adhesive and it's going to stay there, and then your brush is going to do things that it shouldn't, like fall apart. So I'm just trying to make the process go a little quicker now for video's sake, but you can just let them sit here and dry. These big ends take forevs. And I hear that if you use alcohol, the brushes will dry quicker, but I've never tried that. So if you have, or if you like it, or if you'd like to, go for it. But I don't do makeup that often, so I can, you know, let them sit here for days if I wanted to. So the next thing we're going to do, where is my ramekin? Hello, ramekins, where are you? Well, I'm going to take one of these little shot glasses and I'm going to pour like the tiniest bit, like seriously, just like that much. I don't even know what kind of measurement I can call that. A nothing. So just, you know, put a nothing amount of olive oil in whatever, and then you can use your fingers to kind of condition it. Be nice to your brushes. They're your tools. And by the way, after I'm done like cleaning my brushes, my hands are always like super soft because I'm basically massaging olive oil into my fingers as well. See, so I finished all my brushes, and I barely used any of that, so yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is just let those dry, and then when they're completely dry, then I put them back in my wonderful little case here, and then I call it a day. So, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye! I'm gonna put it all the way in. My head was probably just blocking, but we'll ignore that.